What's up, family? I want to give a quick disclosure. The audio of the song will be quite low due to copyright purposes. Over here, family, we do like to understand and dive into the lyrics and get the valuable message of the song and see how we can use that value to apply it to our lives to continue to be great individuals. Before we dive into the song and the video of the song, let alone the lyricism, I do like to explain and break down the background theme meaning of the song. So the song Only Yesterday by the Carpenters is a heartfelt reflection on overcoming loneliness and finding hope through love. The lyrics convey a deep sense of personal transformation that the protagonist experiences after meeting someone special. The opening lines set the stage for a narrative of solitude and the universal struggle with loneliness, suggesting that everyone at some point must confront feelings of isolation. As the song progresses, it becomes clear that the arrival of a significant other has brought light into the protagonist's life, symbolized by the quote unquote dawn breaking the night. This metaphor illustrates the powerful impact of love and companionship in dispelling darkness and despair. The repeated use of quote unquote baby baby in the chorus emphasizes a tender and intimate connection, while the phrase quote unquote free as a song singing forever captures the liberating and enduring nature of their newfound happiness. The Carpenters' Only Yesterday ultimately speaks to the transformative power of love and the hope it brings. It's a narrative of leaving behind past sorrows and looking forward to a brighter future, a theme that resonates with many who have found solace and joy in the presence of a loved one. The song's optimistic outlook is encapsulated in the lines, quote unquote, tomorrow may be even brighter than today, since I threw my sadness away, suggesting that the best is yet to come when one embraces love and let go of past pain. And it reminds me, family, of that common saying of you have to heal from the past before you can, or you have to heal and do the groundwork to heal. And you don't want to bring old baggage into a new relationship, right? And I feel like that's what the song encompasses, let alone emphasizes, because if you don't do the groundwork in isolation to heal yourself and fully release the past and the past hurt, the past mistakes, it will bring baggage, let alone damage, that will be detrimental to the new relationship because there's new habits. And even though you're in a new relationship with someone who's possibly the person for you, but you can ruin that due to the bad vices and the bad attitudes that you're bringing along. And also being in isolation too long, being complacent with that, let alone battling with loneliness, as we're all not meant to be alone. We all want to be loved. But at times we have to understand what's the wrong type of love so we can embrace the right. Because toxicity do exist, which we don't want to embrace because it's bad for everyone. And everyone's growth individually with the journey that even though it takes two to have a relationship and you will step lock together and be each other helpmate to evolve and let alone be the recipient of each other's success and build each other up and not tear each other down. You still have you both still are responsible for your own happiness, just as you both are productively responsible for your own role, let alone that aligns with your own individual journey. So with no further ado, family, let's get into the lyricism. Let's go. Mm. And it reminds me too, when you're going through that phase of loneliness and you're healing, nobody knows the pain and what you're feeling better than you feel it. And a lot of times, some people can think they're better than you or be a better you than you can be you. So when she said going through times of loneliness and nobody knew the pain I was going through, In my own time, everyone must face their share of loneliness because a lot of times we have to sit with ourselves to realize the issues, let alone analyze ourselves, continue to be greater individuals. You know what I'm saying? That can be painful because a lot of people don't know how to be alone with themselves. They're always running after the next thing, the next party, the next show, the next anything they can do to not feel stagnant. They always got to move on to the next thing. Just like there's some people that get bored and they always have to chase that new thing. You know what I'm saying? But what is the person to gain the world and lose themselves, right? They drive themselves crazy. You have to be at peace with yourself. You have to love yourself. And you have to be able to sit with yourself. No one is going to be your best critique besides yourself. And if you don't sit with yourself and hold yourself accountable and have self-realization moments or epiphanies, so to say, then you'll be relying on others to help you when everyone doesn't have your best interest. So even when when you're in those phases of loneliness and you don't have a significant other yet, you want to be able to have that self-realization moments because then also two minds are greater than one. But what is it for one mind to be thinking in a relationship and the other is not? And one person has to keep correcting or showing the other person the way, but they don't take no productive mindset or perspective to analyze themselves, to have a self-realization moment, to realize, hey, I'm doing this wrong. I think I got another insight. I think I've been doing it wrong. You know what I'm saying? Two thinkers are greater than one. It sucks if it's one-sided and one person is thinking more than the other. But a woman always want a man to lead, but they're a helpmate as well. And they come together and they play the roles, or not play the roles. They take on the roles productively, what's best for their relationship to continue to be great. You know? And comment down below how you feel about that. You know what I'm saying? About pain and isolation and looking forward to being in a solace or being looking forward to being in a positive, comforting, positive relationship. You know, how do you guys connect with being isolated, healing from your past to then embrace that great potential relationship or that great potential thing that's coming for you or that's to come? How do you guys feel like that correlates, that theme that I just mentioned correlates with the song and the title of the song Only Yesterday? Let's continue. Mm. You were the dawn break in the night, promise of the morning light. Mhm. It's like, baby, it'll be alright. Mm. And also, this song reminds me of, and I think the valuable message here is there's always light at the end of the tunnel, but then when you overcome it, always be grateful for how far you came. A lot of times you could be stuck on the pain and still in shocked about why and what made you go through and what the things you had to go through, and you constantly question them and you never embrace out of gratitude how you overcame them. So be grateful how far you came, also to where you're going, because you overcame that to be this far, just as if it was like only yesterday you've been through that pain. I know we all can resonate with that one. And the first word that comes to my mind listening to this song is gratitude. Comment down below the first word that comes to your mind when you hear this amazing song. I like the little saxophone solo. And it just also, she said, you showed me how to let go of my past to be present in today. Sometimes, some people need a little bit of boost or reassurance, short term wise. You never wanted to make it long term because then they'll constantly be relying on, it'll turn into a habit, possibly a validation. So some people just need a boost to realize the potential and how great they truly are. And it was like only yesterday she was hurt, you know, and lonely. And then she found the loved one that was for her that made her be a greater version of herself, but also help her to love herself and overcome the past. And I keep looking backwards as she's trying to. You can't keep looking backward or looking in the rearview mirror while you're trying to go forward, right? You'll crash in a car, you know? I found my home in your arms. Mm. Your love made me free as a song singing forever. Sometimes the pain you go through sets you up for the future to come. The one who endures the most pain will embrace greatness. One who is successful, one who has been through something. This song speaks volumes, man. It speaks about life. It speaks about trials and tribulations, things we all can relate to from so many aspects, from a love standpoint, from trials and tribulations, from hardships, overcoming, being courageous, gratitude, being thankful, all these things. Ugh. Leave the past. Mm, mm, mm. And they say, man, when you go through things, the sun will rise to see another day, and you have to keep on it, right? So what I want to say is, this song is definitely an amazing song. It advocates self-empowerment. It advocates growth in the right direction. And when you have genuine people around you in your circle, they will not only be appreciative of you, they will always remind you of how amazing a person you are by things they may know about you from what you overcame or what you're to overcome. And also, as fast as the pain had came, it will be stronger than your pain. And guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and my breakdown I want to get you guys perspective and opinion and insight on how this song resonates with you in regards of the theme of romance and heartache, hardships, being grateful, being thankful, all these things, these beautiful things. I'm curious to see how this song resonates with you. As you got my perspective and insight on how it resonates with me, it's only right that, you know, we pour value into each other. I hope I pour some value into you. That's the whole purpose. And with no further ado, family, let the love supersede the hate. Spread that peace, love, and positivity. And until next time, family, peace.